Hi guys and welcome to Angling For You, and today Jeremy at the fantastic Aiton Pond Fisheries, and we're into the first fish of the day. And today we are fishing deep margins. We'll attack this with a simple method of hard pellets. We're fishing a 4mm, feeding a 4mm. And we are fishing an 8mm on the pellet, on the hook itself. It's only a baby one to start with, but they all count. Beautiful looking little fish who does not want to stay still for me to pick up. Hooked perfectly, but tangled itself up like a lunatic. There we go. Perfectly in that top lip. Let's get him back. Hopefully. Today with what we're targeting, we'll have some of the bigger fish. But we're not water licked, and that's the main part of fishing. We want to catch, and we've done that. So that's a start. So it's a simplistic method, this, guys. It really is, and it's all about getting the rig fishing right, plumbing up right, and feeding right. What we've got, like I said, is just a 4mm standard fishery pellet. This one can be anything when you fish Aiton, because they don't necessarily have specific fishery pellets, which is good sometimes to utilise what you've got. And we've had a bit of a day today, so started off at Candy Corner Fisheries, got a phone call that my dog was very unwell and I had to go and emergency vet him, and luckily with a few tablets, it's like he's going to be okay. And you've got to get back on the bank, don't you? So Aiton is local to me and full of absolutely massive carp. And today I get to utilise this brand new pole that we've got, which is the Superium carp. Right guys, into another one. Just going to steer it away from the peg a little bit. So I love to come back under this pegs. I don't want that to happen. So we're going to have them out there until they're with adamant surface. They're not daft, these Aiton carp. Exactly where to go. And we're going to put the sections on to stop them from coming out, and we'll have them out in front, get them on surface, and then we'll bring them back. Beautiful action from this carp pole, this Superium carp, lovely. For God's sake. Thought we had him then, boys. There's him. Bit of shoddy netting. And bags as a second cap. Not a big one, like I say. I don't Don't normally fish down this side of the pond, so it'll be interesting to see what fish you do catch on an average. I'll tell you what though, he's absolutely guzzled down that pellet. Absolutely rammed it. Right down there. Lovely little carp they are. These ones. So we're gonna put another pot down there. Okay, we started off with just one pot, but we're gonna put another pot, so it's just an handful of pellets, nothing more. Just an handful. Put a bit of water in there, helps make them sink. It's a little quick tip that, if you're cupping out dry pellets and you've not soaked them, while you're cupping them out, just dip in your water. We're not pellets still absolutely fine, and because we've not got, because we've just cupped in, what we'll do is we'll go straight down on top of it. Got a couple of single sections at the side of us just as a precautionary. And it is the simplest thing in the world, you know, fishing on the deck. Oh, we're in again then. Fishing on the deck with just an 8mm, and that's a bit of a standout. We're trying not to catch the two small fish that can be down here. If we put a 4 on, what will happen is we'll tend to more chance of hooking those little fish. Another fish, guys. Okay, try and steer it away from that peg as much as we can. Like I said before, to get a little bit elastic, a little bit of top kit out in front of me. I've got them 2 sections, and we get them out and we'll play them out in front, and then once they're up and on surface, that's when we'll get them in close. There's so many snags. They're just all the time trying to come in close. Get them under control and keep that tension. I've got 020 line on it, strong line. It's a nice little mirror that. Just taking a gasp of air. Can get that onto there and start having a look at getting him in that net. Heavy gear. And he's up and he's in. And that's how it's done. When you got snags like this, guys, sometimes there's just a little bit more thought about how you're playing them and what's around you, and you can net these beautiful quality fish. And this is a lovely mirror. This is just hooked again beautifully. Again, really taking that well. Absolutely, with no mistake, never coming off that. And just pristine condition. Lovely mirror. Not massive, maybe 3.5, 4 pound, but absolutely worthwhile catching. What we'll do is we'll come in close and we'll see what the rig looks like and what we're catching them with. Right guys, let's have a little look at the rig. So we've got the purple Drennan Power Pull, new elastics for me. This feels really great so far. It's a solid elastic that sort of works a little bit like an hybrid. It's I want to say 15 to 17, but it's still quite supple for that. Now I've got quite a long lash on, which you can see from the tip to the float, and that's because I'm just dropping it over this little bush, but I've got a little number 9 back shot there just to keep the line tight for the strike. We've got a cap, Preston Innovations Cap Shallow, which works nice in this edge. It's robust, it's strong, line goes through the stem of the float, the bristle's nice. I've got a number 9 just underneath it, and then we've got a bulk just before the so I want to say 8-inch hook link, down to a Guru Super Pellet, and that's a size 14. Nice hook, small band, 8mm, and we've got an 020 line. So an 020, is a strong line, but they're strong fish, and we don't want to be losing them. Now I've got obviously float, shot underneath the float just to keep that stable and to cock quickly, but the bulk is all down at the bottom, and that's why I want it to nail that bait to the bottom. I don't want it sloshing around, and that's where I want it to be. Now we're feeding 4 mils, like I said before, but we've actually got an 8mm on the hook, and that is to wean off some of the smaller fish. I don't want to catch all these small little skimmers and stuff, and they still could take that pellet, to be fair, but we're trying not to. Got a little tap, Preston tap pot on top with a little circled cap on it, just so I can get those pellets tapped nicely in. And like I said before, I've got my 3rd and 4th section, sorry, my 4th and 5th section near me, just because you know what it's like. And when I hook them, I want to be able to ship out in front of me. It's a bit different to playing them, you know. There's nowhere, there's lots of snags, there's the pegs that go out into the water, there's loads of branches to my left, there's trees to my right. They want to go back into those, so what I'm trying to do is ship straight out in front of me. Once I get an angle on them, stick another section in and get them out in front of me as fast as I can, and just keep that pressure on them. And once we've come up and have took a gulp of oxygen, then we can get them in on that top kip. And that just depends on what fish it is, guys, and you have to just guide it. And bigger fish are going to take longer to come up. Like I said, this rig is about 3.5 foot, so is quite a deep edge, hence the title of deep edge fishing. There's one fish there, guys. Oh, only a small bite, that one. Only a small bite, it's not a big fish. Very, very delicate bite, this. That's why I have those shot down there. Now that float shot right in. So you can see those bites develop. These are these little stocked ones that are in. Beautiful fish like. There we go. Beautiful. Another fish. extra section just to get a bit of angle on him. They all want to swim underneath this peg. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. It's not a big fish. You'll just lose them if you don't get them up in front of you. Nice chunky one to finish on. Up to that top lip. Another nice little gap. And I've got so many different colours, shapes and all sorts of sort of little small intermediate ones, along with the absolutely massive ones that which have evaded us this video. But hopefully, if you've seen or you want to, or you've seen or you haven't seen, hopefully when we film the actual unboxing of this pole kit, we get into the big ones. But thank you for joining me on this video. Hopefully it's give you a little bit of idea about the rigs and the way that I feed and fish the hard pellet in a deep margin, and just about catching those extra fish, isn't it? If you want to join us on the Facebook group and do post your videos, your pictures, all sorts of stuff, join up, talk, to ask questions. If you just want to see photos and angling for you _for you, should I say, Instagram. And if you want to see any other sort of different types of videos, reviews, it's a playlist on Angling for You YouTube. And if you want to go back to basics, there's an Angling for You Back to Basics as well. So until the next one, guys, if you'd like, share and subscribe and join the big Angling for You family, that'd be fantastic. And until the next one, tight lines.